U.S. intelligence officials say recent false claims regarding Minnesota Governor and Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz are part of Russian disinformation campaigns. Our CBS News Confirmed team looked into these stories and was able to directly link some of them back to a known Kremlin-aligned troll farm. Our Confirmed team is also tracking a trend of fake headlines being posted online. This one, reshared by Elon Musk on X, showed an image of an apparent screenshot of an article by The Atlantic. The article is not real. Rhona Tarrant joins me now. She is the executive editor of CBS News Confirmed. Rhona, thanks for being on set here. So do we know how these claims start, how they're spread, and how are they fabricated?
So since early October, a number of false claims regarding Tim Walz have spread on social media, and they allege that he had inappropriate relationships with students. Now, we tracked down these claims. We found each of them to be false, and we actually directly linked two of the most viral to Russian disinformation campaigns. Now, they both followed the same pattern. It involved people posing as former students. So in one case, a man presented himself and he said that he was a man called Matthew Metro. He said he was a former student of Tim Walz. Now, CBS News and other outlets have tracked down the real Matthew Metro. He said, yes, I was a student, but I actually never met Tim Walz. And more importantly, that man in the video is not me. Now, there was another case where an anonymous person appeared on a podcast with a man who is known to spread Russian disinformation. Now, this anonymous man said that he was an exchange student from Kazakhstan a number of years ago, and he made allegations as well. Now, we actually reached out to the exchange program and we reached out to the school and we said, do you have any record of this? And they said, we have no record of this, and we also have no record of any exchange student from Kazakhstan. Additionally, we also reached out to the man who had interviewed him, again, who is known to spread Russian disinformation. But we reached out and we said, do you have any evidence or do you have any documents that might prove this? He gave us two documents. We found the visa didn't line up with the biographical details that he had given us. And we also found that the certificate he gave us was doctored. Now, both of these follow a familiar pattern, and researchers say they can be linked back to a Russian disinformation campaign known as Storm 1516. And they have seeded a number of false claims throughout this election.
What is the goal of these campaigns and what makes them successful?
So the goal really is to dupe people into believing that these stories are real. But the second goal is also just to sow doubt. So you're scrolling on your phone, you see something, you're not sure if it's true or false. So it's to really muddy the waters. Now, they're successful often because they see them on social media where people spend an awful lot of time. So you're scrolling on your phone, you see this claim, you're not sure if it's true or false. And oftentimes, you're often left with doubt. And for Russian disinformation campaigns, they really are looking to sow doubt in the narrative.
I mean, you guys put in the work. This is an entire team that goes through these documents and looks for evidence. But there's a lot of people just scrolling the internet and they see these headlines and they look real. How do we spot real ones from fake ones?
Well, there are a few things you can do. Number one is always check your source. So, for example, if you see a claim on social media, who's putting this out? Do they have a history of putting out false information? Are they hiding their identity? And if it's a headline, is it the actual headline from the news outlet or is it just a screenshot? The second thing you can do is look for visual clues. So with headlines, oftentimes they just look kind of doctored, so pay close attention. And in the case with these videos that were posted of the fake allegations, there were simple clues in it. Like, for example, one of the guys said he was from Minnesota, but he spoke with a very heavy African accent. So there are simple clues you can look out for to say, not really sure if this is true. The third thing you can do is just check trustworthy sources. Google it. Go online. What are news outlets reporting? What are officials reporting? Always make sure you get off social media and do your own independent research. And finally, the biggest thing is just check your mindset. When you're on social media, your guard might be down. So before you share anything, make sure that you check the source, you see if it's true, and most importantly, pause before sharing, because these are only effective if people believe it and if people share it.
Don't believe everything you see. Rhona Tarrant, thank you.
Thank you.